What is up, guys? So it is dessert time. First of all, I usually try to keep it as a rule of thumb to make all of our meals low calorie, high protein, and quick. This one here is super easy, but I figured let's go a little bit more extravagant this time. An apple pie. This thing is right around in the entire pie, 650 calories, massive amount of protein. Truthfully, as bad as this sounds, you could eat this thing 3 times a day. I mean, in my calorie deficit, I could, and I'll probably get tired of this stuff, but whatever. What we're gonna do is we're gonna break down a nutritionist approved apple pie for you guys. There's no reason to go starving and no reason to go without. I'm all about enjoying this calorie deficit, or if you want to go into a surplus at one point in time with us, we're going to kick you up into that one. But 95% of you guys are going to be on a calorie deficit. So with that said, let's do this. So I've got my mixing bowl. We're going to start with our filling first, more or less. So first thing we're going to end up doing is we're going to go with our protein. We are using the Altered Bodies as far as the AB Fitness and Nutrition protein. It does keep the calories low. We're going to go with vanilla. 1 scoop of vanilla. All right. Next thing we end up moving into, we're going to go with our oat flour. We take what we did is we took 80 grams of oatmeal and we went ahead and floured that up, ground it on up, making it fine. And we're going to put that on up inside there. Kick that off to the side. Next thing we end up doing is we are gonna, and I'm gonna turn the scale on at this point in time, 170 grams of plain Greek yogurt. I like the light and fit because it does actually bring the calorie count way low. There's a lot of the plain Greek yogurt that may even run still you at about 110 to 130 calories. So, like I said, let's just jump on that. 170 is what I'm going with here. That's 140. 170. Awesome. Next thing we break on into is we're going to go ahead and go with our 6 tablespoons of egg whites, which again, I'm on the scale. I'm going to hit tare. 6 tablespoons is going to be 90 grams of egg whites. Right there. Okay, next spot we're going to end up going into with it is we're going to go ahead and break into 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We're going to go in with 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. If you go a little bit over, right around, we're good to go because we like cinnamon. It makes it anabolic. You do realize when you whisper they can hear you, right? Just saying. Camera people. Alright, our next spot we end up going into. Using some stevia for a sweetener. Put this one at 4 tablespoons. Four tablespoons of, and 1 capful of vanilla extract. And our final touch on this bad boy's filling is gonna be a dash of salt. Dash, 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 dash. There we go. With that said, let's mix her up. That's gonna be the filling. All right, next spot. Hold on. All right, so let's prep the pan. I just want to say though we did a little taste test on the filling. All right, so gonna give a quick spritz olive oil. You can use anything really low calorie, an avocado oil, something like that. We're gonna go with the Swerve 0 calorie. You can end up using stevia if you wanted that instead, but I tell you right now, this gives a really good typical brown sugar, and it's going to create a great topping and a crust for this thing. So we want 3 tablespoons of this. All right, taking that off. All right, so at this point in time, what we're going to do is go ahead and spread out in a decent moderate amount. Once we start heating this thing up, it's going to melt anyway and start flowing evenly. But we're going to go ahead and give it a helping hand just a bit. Try to get up in here, break it on up, get all going on, even out. One little stubborn piece right there. All right. That said, now let's go ahead and make this pretty with the apples. This was just one apple, thinly cut as you can see. All right, guys, with the apple spread out, again, that was just one thinly sliced apple. We're gonna go ahead and take our filling. Just slowly pour that on over. We don't want to really mess up the pattern of the apple there. All right, guys, so now all we got to do is put this on the stove. We're going to put it at a low temperature. A little bit low, medium to low, and then we're going to put a top on it. We're going to let that sit for about 20 or 30 minutes. And just like you do a brownie, take a fork or take a toothpick to the center, and if it pulls out clean, it's ready to go. So depending on the temperature, what you got on the stove, 20 to 40 minutes, you know, it really doesn't matter. Just make sure that you cook it all the way through, just like a brownie. Like I said, stick it on through there, pull it out. If it's clean, it's clean. All right. Now, with that said, though, while that thing is getting ready, I wanted to throw this tip at you. I often get a lot of times, what are some go-to snacks or something of that nature that I can eat that basically you get bored, and yeah, I know we all get bored. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if granola's in the house, I'm going after the granola. I'm just saying, and I gotta keep granola out because I will go after, especially as like birthday cake granola. Oh, so I mean, we all have our weaknesses. So what I will say this is a really cool go-to is at the end cap at HEB. There's vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, and cookies and cream. It's like a light pastry puff. The entire container, if by some chance you were to put this thing down, is 175 calories. Talk about good. It's a great go-to. Even if you just sat down and you did half of them, it's not like anything that you're going to cry about later on. Wish you were, oh, it was so bad. I broke my diet, my calorie deficit. It's all ruined. Just wanted to point this out, guys. This is a really good go-to. All right, so whenever you got that chocolate fix, vanilla, strawberry, I'm going to tell you, the chocolate's on point. Cookies and cream, we hadn't tried yet. We will be giving that one a whirl as well, though. But this is a real quick pick-me-up that we always grab. And, hey, I'm going to tell you, when you're hungry and you get to the grocery store, because we always at the grocery store, and we always freaking hungry, it seems like, get one of these, and on the way home, get you a diet soda, get you this going right. Great snack on the way home. Get your little chocolate fix in, you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, this bad boy's cooking. Let's get back to it here in the next 20 minutes. Guys, in 20 minutes, let's check it out. Smell is crazy good. It's coming out very clean. You can even feel the apple in there as it punches through the apple. Now, let's see if this is gonna work. I ain't gonna lie, it's the first time we've ever cooked this, so it is time for the flip. All right, no guarantees here, people. Oh, there we go. the low calorie apple pie. Oh, check it out. All right, so it is 680 calories, 124 grams of carbs, and 64 grams of protein. That's what it was for the entire thing. So again, if you had about 700 calories left in your diet for the day, it's all you. Now we did save enough to where we are going to split half of this bad boy. We're taking half out each. So this bad boy is about to disappear. So we're going to plate it, and then we're going to get back to you while we do our very first taste test on this thing. Obviously, we're going to throw in some sugar-free whipped cream. All right, guys. So let's break into this, doing this a little bit different. Got Christine going to try this with us. We've got the whipped cream on the apple pie. I'm going to get you guys up in here. That way you can all see up in there. That's right. Apple pie. Gonna break that in just a little bit. You can hear it. That's crazy. I'm not trying to get you guys all starved and everything, just showing that you can enjoy food in a calorie deficit. So I'm getting into this now.
Just the batter alone, before it was even cooked, was delicious.
You know what really reminds me of? Christine mentioned a while ago. Instead of a pineapple upside down cake, apple upside down cake. Wow.
With the oats and the protein, yum.
All right. We're going to finish this off because we don't want to get all rude and everything. But shit good. All right. And then I'm going to go over there and eat the other half. I tried to fit it all on the one because I just knew it was about to go down. But all right, guys. Glad you were with us. This is an absolute must. And to be honest with you, the mixing and everything like that was probably 5 minutes. Bandit's going to get up on in here too. My little animal beast over here. 5 minutes worth of mixing. Literally right on the money at 20 minutes as far as cooking goes. So less than 30 minutes. You've got a low calorie. Make yourself comfortable over there, buddy. We're going to get out of here. All right, talk to y'all later.